Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom,
I'm Venom Lily.
and we're going to be doing our top 10 toys in our collection. Not all of them are G.I. Joes, but for my number 10 is the Demon Tank. And partially because of the figures that Ed Hellman made. The tank is awesome. Can you see him in there? Ed Hellman made me such awesome figures. It's got to go on the list. Well, that's my number 10, and we will be doing Lily's number 10 next.
Okay, I have Piper now.
This is Lily's number 10.
And her name is Piper from Mysticons. She is my 10th because she's not my favorite, but she is a really nice character, and she's really silly like me.
That's right.
So
there's her number 10. Here is my number 9. This is Jessica Rabbit. This was made by my friend Krexx Radek, and this was very expensive, but it's a very nice toy, very good sculpt. It is a bit fragile, so I'm going to just have her sit there. So it's kind of fun. She's neat, but I didn't buy her for her action and fighting and stuff. I bought her to be the commander of the Missile Command headquarters. So that's my number 9.
okay, we have number 9, and this is my Venom Lily character.
Ed Hellman made this figure for her.
I'm making my way over.
Making the way over.
So he made this. Oh, here, I'll take the head out first.
Yeah, take the head out first. This was an actual Storm action figure that we changed to look like a Target. And here's her.
And so the normal Storm has like just white eyes. No, it's not clearing up. But this one has,
Oh, wow.
you can,
No, you gotta put it on the thing.
it's hard to see, but it actually has normal, like,
Normal eyes,
eyes.
yeah. He took a lot of work and painted those eyes. This is supposed to look like a Target. This is from an iron anvil that he changed to look like a Target with the Target colors.
and I hate taking the head off because I feel like I'm going to break it. Okay,
There you
there
go.
goes the head.
And you can put that one back on.
Yup.
The gun doesn't stay on very well. We're not 100% sure if we broke it, but I think we might have accidentally broke it. So we'll have to repaint her. But there you go. There's the Venom Lily. Oh, and the claw thing comes off. The reason she looks like a Target is we're going to get a Stellar Stiletto. And when we get a Stellar Stiletto, that's when we're going to do her review, because she is going to be a Stellar Stiletto pilot that protects the targets when they're falling from space. So that was her number 9. Hi guys, this is my number 8. I made this one. This guy is known as Epsilon. He's a bat and a big boa together. You can see I changed him to an Iron Grenadier. If you look really closely, there's gold on his mask and red, gold on the spikes.
But we might have to touch up the red paint because it's chipping off.
Yeah, it's chipping off a little bit, which is too bad, but our red isn't very good. But I also have to do the elbow because it's kind of got a little peeling. But I created this guy. I think he's cool, so he's my number 8.
This is my 8th, Rita Repulsa. Right?
Rita Repulsa, yep.
Yep. And just to show you, I'm going to take her out of the shot and show you her staff quick. It even has her little green
Power Jewel.
power jewel. Okay.
Whatever. That turns her into a
And
Power
then-
Ranger raid.
The same thing, like, well, it's not the same thing, but you can see the gold on her face.
Mm-hmm. It's a really cool figure.
It's pretty detailed, too. Like, her eyes aren't, like, oddly painted. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good figure. This is my number 7, Admiral Latimer. I had this made, another one that Krexx Radek made. He's a wonderful figure. Very cool. I did a review on him real recently, so I'm not going to go too much, but I really do like this sculpt. I like how he used certain figures to put them together. So this is my number 7.
Okay, this is my 7. It is Puss in Boots. He lost his sword
Yeah.
from an accident.
Yes. He is a Funko Pop figure.
And I know some of you think Funko Pops jiggle their head. No, they don't. They just have really big heads.
Yeah, they don't
So
bobble
they
their
do
heads.
this when they walk.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's number 7. This is brand new to my collection. I got him just this year and just around.
Technically, I got him for Christmas.
Technically, yes.
But whatever.
But still, makes my list for number 6. Yes, thank you. Number 6 on my list is Baltard, Batum, and the awesome Pegasaurus. I gave Baltard the black strap from a Zodak and a spear sword thing from a Ninja Turtle. Yep. There you go. That's cool. Batoon came with this shield that he came with. I can't find his spear that he came with, so I just gave him a Donatello spear.
I want to show you something.
Axe. Okay.
Ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yes, they have. If you don't know what Masters of the Universe are and Galaxy Warriors and stuff, they have very soft.
No, not soft.
Squishy heads.
Squishy heads.
Yes.
They're like rubbery, squishy, like a bouncy ball.
Yes. And the awesome Pegasaurus, who is going to get wings. I just have to find something that's compatible to that. So that's even though it's 3, that's still a part of my favorite part of the collection.
This is technically my dad's, but I like it so much. It is
How do you get it to go?
Oh, I have to press the switch button. This is the Black Panther little ball orb thing. It's called a UFO, but I think it's a bit small to be a UFO.
Yeah. But it does turn on. You can still hold them, and I think it'll still click in.
Oh yeah, well.
So see, it's
I flinched a little bit.
yeah. You hold your hand under it and it floats around and stuff. It's got a sensor under it, but it's really hard to do in a confined space like this. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. But look, it gets rid of your cobwebs.
That's right. So that's...
And there's switches on the bottom and stuff.
Yep, so that's your number 6, right?
Yeah. Okay.
This is my number 5. The original Iron Grenadier Destro. With the despoiler. And he comes with this. This isn't going to be a review, of course, but it comes with a cool sword. And his despoiler does go on top of the demon tank. So that's really cool. We do have a video on that, so if you do want to see it, check it out.
Okay, this is my Zarya and Griffin. My dad keeps wanting to put
The
helmet
helmet
backwards, even though his beak has to be protected. But I guess he doesn't want my Zarya's Griffin to be safe.
No, apparently not.
And So we have Zarya and her purple hair, which is fine. The griffin, I love its eyes. They actually look real.
Yeah, they do. They really do look real.
That's
her number 5.
Mysticon.
This is my creation. This is the Cobra Tom figure. He was originally going to be Constrictor, the brother of Big Boa. But I like him so much that this is the Cobra Tom. This is me as an action figure. I customized him. I took pants for a Target. I took the waist for Zorana, the top of a Big Boa, and the body of a ferret, and gave him a cool sword and the IG Soldier's gun. And this is my number 4.
I'm just gonna quick show you. This is them together.
Oh, together, yep. Cobra Tom and Venom Lily.
Okay, I have M right here. I got her for... Dad got her for Christmas.
I technically got her for Christmas. She was actually gonna get this, but then
I already had too much.
she kind of had too much per se. She got pots and pans and shoes
because
and
I
other
wanted it.
toys and yeah. So then I decided, well, I'm just gonna open it and she can have it.
Okay, so this is M. This is how I want my hair to look soon, but I'm not getting it that long. Jeez.
Yeah. But it is a cool hairstyle.
We have... She always wears purple, like even in her normal.
Yeah. Even when she's wearing just non-night clothes.
That's how everything is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she has her snake around her arm,
Yep.
like all of them. And she has her sword, because she's complete.
Yep. She's a complete figure.
And now she doesn't want to stand up. But whatever.
All right. Number 4. Yep. This is my number 3, my third all-time favorite action figure ever. This is version 3 of Snake Eyes. This is the vintage complete figure. And he's got his blowgun, which I think, a lot of people might think this is a rifle, but it's actually a blowgun. Nunchucks, which I actually think they're called something else, but that's what I know what they're called. And their sword and his backpack. And I always just loved this version. You could always pretend that he had swords. So, and this isn't my childhood one, but this is the Snake Eyes I had as a child.
Okay, so this is my 11 from Stranger Things.
Yep, this is your third pick?
Pick.
Your third
Oh,
favorite.
I was like...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. This is another Funko Pop that we bought from our local toy store, Freak Toys.
Again, does not wiggle.
Does not wiggle.
But if you guys ever have watched Stranger Things, she has powers, and every time she uses her powers, her nose bleeds a little bit.
And she loves eating Eggos.
Yep, that's... And look at the Eggo box. That looks like Eggos.
Yes. So there's her number 3. My number 2 is a tie. I had kind of forgotten about this at the beginning, but when somebody asked me who's my favorite G.I. Joe, I always say Maverick is my favorite G.I. Joe, but he's my favorite good guy, not my favorite Joe overall. And I gave him the Laser Viper helmet, and I think that actually looks cooler than the blue one that he has. And tied for second, because I forgot about him completely, is Boba Fett. He actually would have made number 2 by himself if I had been thinking about it. So there we go. There's a tie for number 2.
Okay, this is my Roadhog. Yes.
Yep.
Roadhog. Sorry. Okay.
He's another Funko Pop that we picked up from Freak Toys.
So I think that's a spray can, like a spray paint kind of thing, right? Or is that a grenade?
Might be a grenade. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It can be whatever your imagination wants it to be.
It's a spray can. Okay. He has a gas mask on, I think. Right? Yeah.
That's maybe what the canister is. It's gas.
It has a pig on it.
Yeah. Well, he's Road Pig.
Roadhog.
Roadhog, sorry. Road Pig is a G.I. Joe.
A hog and a pig. So he has a little ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff. He's got a pig on his belly with a wild hog power. Then, for some reason, a license plate right there that says Road Age.
Rage.
Sorry.
Eight, like rage.
Yeah. And then, back of him, nice. He has a lot of detail.
Yeah, and his pants are falling down.
No. Oh, yeah, I can see his butt crack.
Yes.
Anyways, there's only one part that moves.
Yeah, only one point of
Nothing else.
One point of articulation. That's a little bit of the problem with Funko Pop.
But also, he has more articulation than this. Oh, wait.
Oh, she does have a little bit, so.
Has a little bit. Okay.
All right. That was her number 2.
Okay, so this is my...
Honorable mention.
So, it has like 20 seats in there. What is it called?
The AGP.
Yeah, the AGP. And we found it, and my dad was like, oh, this is going to be a lot of money at JoeCon. And he gave it to us for like $15.
Yeah, the guy was really nice. He gave it to us really cheaply. And it does have a cover. It does have all of its stuff. We just had a cram full of stuff that we got from JoeCon. File cards.
It was mostly file cards in here.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And now my honorable
We're
mention
just going to put them together.
is being put together.
Okay.
Is the Rolling Thunder. And I really love this toy. This toy is great.
Don't mind our mess.
Don't mind the mess. The one I bought was just full of problems. A wheel broke. The windshield was broke. Other pieces were cracked. The missiles for the back for the big cannon were broke. It's just a mess. So then I bought the body, which still needs a little bit of work. I need to kind of take a couple pieces off yet. Because underneath the missile banks have I think I need a new one of these because I think one of these things has a broken missile bank. Yeah, I think they both do. So I'd have to get 2 new top pieces because the one that was broken on mine has the same exact broken pieces. So here's my honorable mention, the Rolling Thunder.
Here's a sneak peek.
Here's our sneak peek at my number 1 favorite figure.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! My number 1 pick. My all-time favorite figure is Big Boa. To some who know me, that isn't going to be a surprise. He was such a cool figure back in 1989 when I had him. I know he was an 87 figure, but I think I actually got him in 1990. I said 89, but I think I had him in 1990 because I had these together. And I had him at my parents' house. My parents moved in 1989, in like the fall of 1989. So I would have gotten him in the summer of 1990. And I always put, and one of the reasons why I should say first why he is one of my favorites is because he could hang out with G.I. Joe, with Star Wars. You can kind of see that he kind of looks, I mean, not big. Big Boa doesn't look like Boba Fett, but you could see that he could sit in Jabba's palace and not stick out. And so there he is. I gave him hardballs, gun, and backpack. But I don't usually even give him anything because I usually stick him into the adder. He is almost always when I have him on display. And I usually actually have most of my stuff on display. I usually stick him in here, but without a gun. And he's usually driving the adder. Well, that's my number 1 pick. I can't wait to see what Lily picked as her number 1.
Okay, here is my last one. You can see him way too well, so I'm just going to use this for the rest of this one. Here's the survivor. What? Here's the teddy bear from Africa.
No, Desert Storm Bear from the Marine Bears collection.
I'm really bad at this. Okay, whatever. He does not move his head, sadly, but his arms can swivel all the way around.
Yeah.
His feet do not move, but they're very flexible.
So they kind of do. He has very basic articulation. You can move him around. You can kind of get his head to bob up and down. And he's a teddy bear. I mean, he's not going to do much. Not complaining about teddy bears. I'm just saying that he's a teddy bear. His arms do move around, though they do have... This is the point of articulation.
This right here it's like a little pouch for stuff. It does swivel all the way around.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even realize that. That's neat. So...
Oh, look, he's standing on its own.
Standing all on his own. So, thank you so much for watching our videos this year. This is our countdown to New Year's Eve. I can't believe it. And we wish you a very merry, happy New Year. I hope good things happen. And we will see you
Next time. Bye.
Bye.